Major League pitching is just a little bit different than Japanese pitching. What have you learned so far in your limited experience? What's different? What are you working on to kind of make that adjustment quickly right now?
そこもこう、映像だったり、対戦する中でいろいろ自分で感じていく中でやっぱりこう全然違うので、そこも毎日アジャストしていけるように取り組んでいきたいなと今も取り組んでます。
So Japanese baseball a little bit different than American baseball as well. What elements of Japanese baseball do you think big league baseball could potentially learn from? What's something that you think could translate from Japanese and MLB to make it better?
いやどうですかね。でも学べるとかのではないですけど、やっぱりこう日本とこう、MLB と NPB の違いで一番感じるのはやっぱり応援がこうやっぱり NPB っていうのはこう一人一人に応援歌があって、なんかそれが多分独特というか、唯一 NPB、日本のプロ野球だけがやってるんじゃないかなっていうふうに思います。はい。
Did you create your song, or did they create it, or do you have any influence in your song?
応援団っていうのがいて、その方たちがこう作ってくれます。はい。
What's kind of one thing that you hope Toronto fans learn about you, or the Japanese culture, or Japanese baseball when they're watching you play?
やっぱり僕ってめちゃめちゃ礼儀正しくて、もう本当に多分日本人。多分イメージされてる日本人っていう感じだと思うんで、僕を見ていただければ日本の文化っていうのは分かるんじゃないかなと思ってます。
ありがとうございます。Thank you so much. Thank you.
He drives one high and deep to center field, and he's done it again. To the WestJet flight deck for the second time in as many games. And somebody is getting hot.
Wow, what a swing. He absolutely leaned on it. He knew it right off the bat. It's a four-seamer kind of up and away. And I'm telling you, when you scoot closer to the plate, you can make that outside pitch a little bit more like a middle pitch. And where do middle pitches go? If you got a great swing, right back up the box. Wow, big boy territory up there on WestJet flight deck. Beautiful swing.
His fifth home run of the season. He is the club leader in that regard. And boy, for a team in need of good news and positive developments, this is one right here.
And credit him. He's been out there working every single day, taking swing after swing after swing off that velocity machine. I'm telling you, when you don't feel rushed to velocity, it slows everything down, and now your A swing can come out. Give the hitting coaches a ton of credit for getting him closer and closer and closer.
His third home run in the last 6 games. And you know what? The A smile is coming out a little bit more. We're seeing a little bit more expression on the face of Kazuma Okamoto as he starts having more success.
1-1 pitch. And he launches center field and deep. Martinez sprints back to the fence, and that ball is way out of here. Okamoto's renting space in the WestJet flight deck, the second game in a row that he sends one to the standing room only area in center, and it's 1-1 after his 5th home run of the season.
Well, he's very quickly turning into a reliable big league hitter. Struggled a little bit with the fastball early on, but he didn't struggle with that fastball down and away, and he uses the big part of the field just like he did last night and hammers that thing into the WestJet flight deck.
425 feet.
That's an impressive swing right there, Ben.
Yeah, not a ton of guys are going straight away center field 425 feet.
He's getting used to the big leagues. He's learning the ways. I feel like you're just not supposed to show up the other team in Japan. And obviously early on, if he hit a deep fly ball or a home run, he would just put his head down and run to first base, but not that swing there. And it's not showing the other team up. It's just having fun.
I know. I think I don't mean this in a bad way. It feels like in style and in some of that stuff, it's just a little more of a traditional or more old-fashioned style in Japan. If like the Dominican or Venezuelan Winter League is on one end of the spectrum and Major League Baseball's in the middle, Japan might be on the opposite end of that spectrum.
High in the air to center, hit well. Martinez back on the track and gone. Second home run in as many nights for Okamoto, and we're tied at 1.
Well, that's 109 off the bat to dead center. Hit one almost in the exact same location last night. Kazuma Okamoto proving he can handle major league velocity. You can see this ball was absolutely hammered here to dead center field.
Okamoto now with 5 home runs on the season.
First homer off a lefty as well.
Yep.
I always found that so interesting, you know, how guys from overseas can adjust to the big league pitching.
Here's Cantillo's 1-1. Swung on, and that's blasted high and deep to center. This is trouble. Back is Martinez. Gone. Tie game. Second home run in the series for Okamoto. His 5th on the season. And the second time he's done it to dead center. 1-1 your score here in the 4th. 6 years in a row in Japan, 30 or more home runs from Okamoto. And he just drilled a fastball over the wall in center.
Your club leader in home runs belongs to Kazuma Okamoto. Home run number 5 for you. What has helped you get to that fastball away since the off day?
5本目のホームランになるんですけど、いらないです。5本目のホームランになるんですけど、外角外のストレート捉えられたと思うんですけど、どうやってして対応したのでしょうか。
いやもう必死に食らいついていきました。はい。
I just did the best I could to get to that fastball.
You absolutely did. You've been taking early BP with Miles and Ernie and Davis. In what ways has that helped you?
アーリーバッティング練習で、
How does taking early BP help you there at the plate?
アーリー BP で、アーニーとかシュナイダー選手と一緒に、バッティング練習して、なんか掴んだところありますかね。
そうですね、なんとか試合に出る以上は自分も打ちたいと思ってやってるので、できることに取り組んでいこうと思ってやってます。
As long as I'm in that lineup every day, I just want to do my best and give it my all for this team, and I'm glad I was able to come through today.
You've been giving it your all defensively, some terrific defensive plays. What about playing defense are you more comfortable with, Kaz?
守備の面でもちょっと慣れてきたかなっていうのを感じてますけど、カズマ自身どう思いますかと。
いやもう本当に日々、皆さんの、に教えていただいているので頑張りたいなと思います。
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of instruction from coaches and advice from players, and I'm getting used to the ground balls over here, and I just want to keep playing good defense.
You're playing great defense. Congratulations. Keep it going. We'll see you tomorrow. Kazuma Okamoto.
なんて言えばいい？
何でもいいですよ。Let's go Blue Jays.
I love Blue Jays.
All that early batting practice before the game off the high velocity pitching machine is really starting to pay off for Okamoto. This was in game 1. It is a 430-foot blast to dead center field off of a tough pitcher in Williams, and I guarantee you that gave him a ton of confidence. John Schneider said yesterday before the game, when he's working towards the middle part of the field, he is starting to get locked in, and it's exactly what happened today. Almost a carbon copy, a left-handed pitcher, almost the same position, almost the exact same result up to the big boy land at WestJet Flight Deck. He is starting to feel good about himself. He's starting to get comfortable. His teammates are loving it. He's providing that sock that he provided in Japan, and hopefully he can keep that up because the Blue Jays desperately need it.
Kazuma Okamoto, a guy we've talked about here these last couple of days. Couple of home runs in this series, one last night, one today. He's had a pretty big series thus far this weekend here in Toronto.
Yeah, he really has. He has crushed velocity. That was something coming into, his first experience here in Major League Baseball in the United States and Canada, for that matter. How was he going to be able to handle elite Major League velocity? Well, the Guardians are finding out really quickly that that is not an issue for him, as both of those balls well over the center field fence. Great job of handling, getting on top of velocity, but staying behind the baseball, and really doing damage to center field.